Roadshow year-end performance of 2020. This session will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. During Q&A, investors may leave your questions in the meeting room chat box or use raise hand function. Then presenting company will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. May I now invite GMM GRAMMY Public Company Limited to start the presentation, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Thanakor Manunporn from GMM GRAMMY. Right now, I'm a group investment taking care of the investment aspect of the GMM GRAMMY group. Okay, so hopefully everyone see the slide that I'm sharing right now. Okay, first of all, thank you very much for to organize this event up. This is our first time to doing the digital roadshow to promote our company to potential institution investors. Okay, maybe you guys might be question who is GMM GRAMMY. First of all, GMM GRAMMY has a long history in the entertainment industry in Thailand. We are the largest music company in Thailand right now. Our history back in more than 35 years ago, we are committing and keep producing qualities and music content throughout our many decades. Okay, I will start with our group structure. First of all, our starting point of company is a music business. So we have the big name, the legend artists under our group, such as Thongchai McIntyre, Body Slam, and many other names. So 55% of total revenue from the consolidated aspect from the music business. So you can see the sub icon that in the box of music box is music label in each music genre, such as pop, rock, country, and since from last year we are starting to explore the idol business as well. So under music business, we are full function of the music business. We can say that the total revenue from music business, the number from the 2019 is around 4 billion baht. So we are, in terms of the revenue from the music business, we are the number one. So then we leave the second player around like tons away. I think the second largest music player in Thailand, total revenue from the music business is only hundreds of million baht in terms of revenue. In our business, many person may think that we got disrupted a lot, but actually we have been restructured, refocused our music business for a long time, especially in 2020, that we finally did a lot of restructure within our groups. So you can see the above 4 box. These are all key business subsidiaries that consolidate in our consolidated balance sheet. So the main one is music business, as I just mentioned. The second one is a home shopping under the name GMM or Shopping, which is contribute around 31% of total revenue. The next one is the movie business, which contribute around 7% of the total revenue under the name GDH 559. This one we hold share 51% with the GDH, and the last one is a satellite TV platform under GMMZ, and they contribute around 4% of the total revenue. For the home shopping one, the GMM Shopping, we own 100% of this. As you can see that in the top and in the consolidated total revenue, we are focusing on the producing the content, because actually in the backbone of the music company is a content business. So we believe in the content that that prone to consume more repetitive, more oftenly. The content that the consumer is consumed more often, it can translate into more revenue. If you look back in like in the whole in the big picture, in terms of type of content, the content that prone to consume more most often is start from the music, which we normally we consume in almost every day. Second after, mostly series, movies, and the last and the least often consumed is a variety and sport. So we focus on the content that we can generate more and more income, which is music. Okay, so the below box, which is heading the joint venture. So besides our subsidiary that we own from the 51% to the 100% in the top four box, we also invest through the joint venture. Last year we still have two joint venture, which is mainly which is one is named One Enterprise, which is the company that own the TV digital channel called 131, and the content provider underneath. The second joint venture that we still hold in 2020 is a GMM Channel Holding, which is a content provider that also provide that broadcast through the TV digital channel named GMM 25. In the Q4 around November, we do a restructure and do some acquisition and do some transaction within the JV. We sell out our share, the GMM channel holding, to the One Enterprise. So in a nutshell, from November around Q4, start from this year, we will have only one JV company, which is One Enterprise. And after this transaction, the One Enterprise bought the content provider such as GMM TV, Chain 2561, GMM Studios, A-Time Media into one single umbrella, and we hold the shares in 131 in One Enterprise around 31.57%. And I will show you after this that the One Enterprise right now is one of the most profit media company in Thailand right now. And the big reason behind, because we want to refocus our group structure to clear that our key business from the top line revenue, we will focus on the music, and we have the commerce platform through the GMM Shopping. We have the music, we have the movie company. We also creating, developing, and creating the movie contents. And we also have the satellite TV platform, which is not generating much revenue right now. And all other type of content such as series, variety, news that can distribute through the TV digital platform and online platform as well. This which is we call non-music. We will invest through the only one JV company that we believe they have a great expertise in it, which is One Enterprise. So let's see. So let's see the full year 2020 financial. In terms of total revenue, we declined year on year around 24.2%. You can see the 2020 we end up around 5 billion total revenue. In QOQ we grew around 57%. From the third quarter into the final quarter of 2020, we end around 1.7 billion baht in terms of revenue. And for the net income, we dip into the red zone and generated loss around 125 losses compared to 2019, which we used to have a net profit around 341. The key reason is of the transaction that happened that we sell the GMM channel out and we buy the GMM 25, which hold a TV digital license back to the GMM GRAMMY. And the result of this transaction, and mainly is come from the accounting reason. And it result in the last quarter, the Q4 of 2020 is generated loss of 360 million baht. And I would to emphasize that this is only one time transaction. It's only one-off transaction that generated loss. From now on, there will be no more burden of this transaction. One of the things that because in terms of the consolidated, the revenue from the JV also play a critical role in our balance sheet as well. So I would like to highlight investment from revenue from JV. Actually, in TV digital player in Thailand, mostly they're running losses. Actually, one enterprise, I believe, is almost the only one player that can found the right model to generate a profit. As you can see, the revenue from JV is growing rapidly from 2018 to 2020. Okay, the part of it is a result from the transaction that happened in the Q4. Is part of the restructure between our JV portfolio. But overall, the net profit of one enterprise in 2020 closing around 630 million baht, and we hold a share around 31%. So we receive the sharing revenue almost 200 million baht only last year. If you look the total revenue grouping by the company in terms of the consolidated balance sheet, you can see that the GMM music revenue is dropping by 31% from 4 billion baht in terms of revenue to around 2.759 billion baht. It's dropping around 30%. As you know, that last year is a very tough year, and for the music business as well, because of the COVID-19 is then we cannot, and the social distancing policy from the government, we have to postpone many concerts. Pub and restaurant, it has been closed down. Social distancing have been in place. In normal concert, even though we can go back and organize some in Q4, but the capacity have been reducing at least 30% to 50% from the social distancing policy. Pub and restaurant, we also want a sort of revenue that we do the road tour for our group artists has been shrinking a lot, because normally we do a road tour at least 6,000 performance per year across in terms of the countrywide. When COVID hit us, we have to call this business. Same way as the sponsorship has been the sponsorship, because the main company has been cut down the marketing cost a lot. But one key pillar that's still growing is the digital business that we distribute our music content through the digital platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, Joox, Spotify, Tencent Music in China. Actually, because we have a lot of music content, right? Our library content is around 30,000 songs that we hold right now. Imagine like this, that in Thai music industry, each year that there will be the new music single going to the market, less than around maybe close to 2,000 songs per year, including all the maybe the cover song, the new song in all the genre, all kind of music. Only the GMM music, we produce the music around 400 songs per year. So we are number one. We hold around the 30,000 song library. I believe the second largest player, maximum is less than 20,000 in terms of the songs. So imagine there is a barrier to entry to become the number one new music company in Thailand by nature. Because imagine if you can like going up and invest a lot in terms of producing the music content, 500 or 600 per year. You take 10 years to catch us up because we're still producing every day. And right now, because in the past the music business it mainly distribute through the physical platforms such as CD, USB, vinyl. These days, more than 70 or 80% we are distributed through a streaming platform or OTT, Facebook, YouTube, Jukes, Apple Music, anything. And we are the content owners, so we can go with all the platforms, and our and the growth engine and the growth factor, it not only come from us, it come from that each platform they are acquiring more user through their platform. So more user, we can ride this wave that the technology platform is going every day, and they also consuming our content every day as well. So the digital thing, so the digital side is the one that's still generating recurring income for us and a very strong revenue pillar. The second one is all shopping, the all shopping, which is home shopping revenue, is dropping around 9%. One of the things that, because all shopping is actually this, in terms of the top line, we are ranking around number 3, number 4 in market, home shopping market in Thailand. But the problem is the net profit of the entity is not attractive enough for us, and the competition level in this market also very fierce. So this year, since the beginning of this year, we have the plan to revamp the business of all shopping to leverage what we have in hand, which is the artists, a lot of intangible assets in terms of the music content and other subsidiary that we have, the media things. So we decide to do the joint venture with the Road to Kiss International Public Company, which is one of the leading cosmetic company that producing many famous brand from Korea, such as Road to Kiss, Sis to Sis, and etc. The name. Actually, the Road to Kiss is like the largest. I believe they are the number one serum player that distribute through the modern trade these days. So we do JV. We get into the MOU in January, and we signed the shareholder agreement in February, which we also distribute in the publish to stock market Thailand as well. So you can check it out and set website and check the company news of the GRAMMY that we distribute the details of the deals that we do with the JV. So basically we will do under this JV, which is under this joint venture with a new business. We will developing new the health supplement, the cosmetics, and we leverage the home shopping channel with our new developed product with the Road to Kiss to distribute through our home shopping and leverage on our artists that we have, but we haven't launched the product yet. So I cannot tell you which is the artist that we choose to do the social commerce with this JV. But I believe because back then until 2020, all shopping is running under the only sell platform. They don't have their own product at all. So in terms of the gross profit, is cannot compete with the peers. So this year we decided to go with our own products to increase our profit margin, but we decided to do with the JV with our expertise. The third one that I would like to mention is GDH 559, which is the movie companies in Thailand. If you're talking about the revenue per movies, we normally we focus on the 100 million baht in terms of revenue, and the company who can generate the most movie that can generate above that can hit in terms of 100 million revenue. The prominent one, we cannot deny GDH 559. The GDH 559 we produce movies around 4 movies per year, but last year they can produce only 1 movie to launch, and in the box office in Q4 because due to the COVID-19 incident, so they can launch only 1 movies. But in 2021, if the situation getting better, but okay, obviously in starting in January we got hit by the second wave, and the music and movie industry also got hit a lot. So maybe we can see that the revenue from the box office maybe is still facing hard time. But if you can see that the top line revenue is dropping only 21%, if you compare to the theater owner, in terms of revenue, we are far much better because we are the content owner. When we cannot distribute through the traditional channels as in theater, but we can expand our to distribute our content to the OTT platform such as Netflix, Line TV, and other OTT platform. So these digital revenue pillar new revenue stream helped the company in 2020 to close the gap of the revenue shrinkage. And the last one is C trading revenue has been declining a little bit, only 9%. And actually is I would say because the main revenue for the GMMC is more like the electronics things, because we selling the Android box that can link to the satellite TV things. Okay, because our main revenue is come from the music business, so I would like to break down what are the revenue source for the music business, which generating normally 55% to the 60% of total revenue. As you can see, the first pillar is the digital music, which contribute around consisting 34% of the total revenue from music business. As you can see, it's declining around 16%. Maybe you may wonder why digital business is declining. Actually, the reason declining is come from the 2G business. The digital music is comprised of the new economic business, such as the platform that I mentioned earlier, Facebook, YouTube, etc. this group of business is growing so fast. But the 2G it comes from the SMS download. It used to be comprising around 30 to 40%. In 2019, it's shrinking to the 20. In 2020, it's shrinking to sharing around less than 20% of the digital music business. So for digital music is still in the leeway that the new economy business is overcome the 2G and the reducing number of 2G will be overcome by the new platform revenue eventually. I would say maybe within 2 years, almost more than 90% will become from the new platform revenue. The second largest, the next key pillar, the revenue stream that play a critical role to the music business is sponsorship and artist management. As you can see that it has been declining a lot, and is affected directly from the COVID incident. The revenue from this source of revenue, it's been declining 38%. The source of revenue for this group is come from first sponsorship. This come from the the product owner that would like to hire our artists to be the product endorsement or product or the product ambassador. The second one is the artist management. So artist management is come from the revenue mainly come from the live performance that we do road tour countrywide into do both concert and also the live performance in the pub and restaurant throughout the country. Normally as you can see that in this group of revenue we do around 6,000 performance per year. But the result of the COVID, we cannot do. We have to close down. We have to halt this business for at least 2 quarters, which affect our revenue a lot. So hopefully, when the situation come back normal after the COVID has been distributed and the social distancing have been relaxing more and pub and restaurant can be back open and live performance can be back to do again. We believe that this revenue will come back sharply. The third one is a showbiz company, which is comprising the concert and festival. Actually, the GMM GRAMMY, we are the largest event organizer in terms of concert and festival in Thailand. Imagine this: the number of attendees per year in all concert and festival, not only GMM GRAMMY, there's around 600,000 people each year. Under GRAMMY showbiz business, we do around 400,000 attendees per year. So we are the largest player. And clear last year, because of this incident, we had to postpone a lot of concert and festival, and we saw that we got the revenue got hit a lot and down by around almost 40% in terms of declining. So hopefully in 2020 we have the lineup concert and festival around 15 concert and festival together. So hopefully we can back and restart again in Q3 throughout the Q4. So the revenue should be back above 500 million per in this year. The four revenue source revenue in the right management, which is publishing. This is kind of very traditional that actually stayed this level for long. So imagine that we are the music company. We are developing the artists an artist producing the song, and we got a song, and we have the song content to distribute through many channels. One of the traditional channel is the publishing. So we collecting the right or the copyright. The publishing is collecting right for the for like the restaurant, karaoke, and the revenue model is not revenue sharing, just like the digital music. This kind of thing is more like the monthly ticket, one price, and for example, karaoke, in terms to have our set of our music library, they have to pay the ticket price per month or annually. So when the economy closed down and this business cannot operate, the revenue is declining. It's declining. So we got the number, the total revenue got hit around 25%. But if you look at the right management together with digital business, you can see that we are generating the revenue from the copyright collection. The digital music is more like the new channel to collecting the copyright, and the publishing, the right management is more like the traditional way to collect copyright. And we see this kind of together. If you pull this together, it's consisting more than 40% of the revenue on the music business. It comes from the copyright collection. So you can say that we can say that it's more like the recurring income that are not subject much through the open and close of the economy or the COVID incident. The last one is the physical music. Physical music in the past, in the CDs, vinyl, tape, etc. We can see that right now is comprisingly 7% of the total music business. So most of the I think most of the investor still have the old picture of the Grammy that we depend a lot of sort of revenue in the physical music. Actually, right now it's only 7%, and it's 7% of the music revenue. If you compare to the total revenue in terms of consolidated numbers, it generates only less than 5%. So actually it's got very least effect to us. But if you look at the 5 source of revenue, in normal situation, the growing one still the digital music, artist management and sponsorship, and showbiz business. It's still the 3 things that will grow very fast under a normal situation. So we believe if COVID-19 has been more better, these 3 revenue will come back sharply. So what we are expecting the music business in 2021, compared to 2020, we got hit a lot during the Q2 and Q3, and before we got hit by the second wave in the end of Q4, we can do a lot of we can roll out a lot of showbiz business, and a number is better in terms of normalized operating revenue in the month of October and November. But this year, because we got the second wave in the beginning of January, so the showbiz and the artist management still got hit a lot. But the digital music, we see a lot of growth, and since January. But the digital music, they still cannot cope to handle all the music pillar. So we hopefully this year the revenue and net profit from the music company may be on par, but at least it will be better from last year. So So that's what we expect. Okay, what we expect the numbers. We expect the better net profit come from the all shopping from the new JV that we do, and the revenue from the movie content will be better because we believe, because we still have the assumption that the situation of COVID will be getting better, and the people will back to normal around end of Q3 to Q4. So the music movie will be getting better, and set trading will be generating better as well. But maybe you don't know that actually one. Sorry, I will move the slide a bit. Okay, before I go to the one of the key things, a key event of the company that happened last year, that happened about that we restructure the JV portfolio. Our GMM music still growing through the 7 strategy. Is the first thing, because we are in content, we cannot stop creating and developing the quality content to generate the hits and gets the consumption by the consumer. Second one, the showbiz expansion, because we are now the largest one, and our thinking is we are not doing with only our in-house artists. We think of like platform. For example, the festival, we are have like this year we will launch full festival that will be focused on each district, key area throughout the country. Wow, not only in Bangkok, but we also go to northern, northeast, go south, and we can collect the people, the attendees, more than 200,000 attendees per year. So the showbiz expansion will be one of the key focus that we were doing, can do at least. I will see the growing a lot in the next 5 years. Industry aggregation, because our thinking is not the closed economy anymore. We can do with outside songwriters, producer, artists, and anything. So we believe in the open architecture thinking. The next thing that we also focus in the partnership and M&A. Within Q2, we expect to close one partnership deals that related to music business. Actually, we also published in the IM in Set Index website as well, which I will tell you later. Okay, this picture I would like to recap and look at the industry level, that not only us, that revenue is shifting from the physical to the digital music. This is a picture of the global music industry revenue, and you can see that in the past 2001, almost 100% is come from the physical music, and the total size of business is shrinking. And then this is, as you see, dark blue color. This is the starting of the music streaming platform. The music streaming platform, it comes in and refashion the music industry ever. Since then, the music industry is started growing back again, and now more than half of the revenue is come from streaming revenue. So I will see this is we still see this trend. We go next at least 5 years. Okay, so this is a business highlight that happened from the Q4 last year. Starting in November, we published a notification of GRAMMY acquisition and disposal of asset. So this transaction is related to our JV company that that last year we still have a 2 JV, and now we will sell we sell one out, and we will hold only one JV in the one enterprise. This transaction is a little bit complicated, but in result, we have only one. And in result, we will own the only one JV, which is the profit center as well. And one of the key reasons is we would like to remove the conflict of interest and open the way to the one enterprise can proceed to the IPO. So all of this transaction is comply all the SEC and all the regulators that regulate the TV digital industry, that reduce all and result of this transaction, it remove all the conflict of interest. And now we are on the path and try to promote the one enterprise to do the IPO. Hopefully, the faster that's possible, maybe Q4 this year, but it depends on. So we suggest you to getting close to see the newest update from the one enterprise. I believe they will do some promoting along the way. The next key thing that happened in 1st of March this year is the acquisition of the asset that relating to the new JV that we will do together with Roadshow. So part of the deals, we also have the share option to invest in the Roadshow public company. The detail of the detail of the share option is we have the right to purchase, invest in the Roadshow company 9.99% of the total shares at the IPO price, and we have the share option period until the 7th of July this year. The IPO price is the 9 baht. And this share option is also subject to the condition as well, that we have to done shareholder agreement, the JV amongst Roadshow and GMM all shopping, and this transaction got approved by BOD or the AGM, subject to which one is applicable. As of now, all these conditions has been met already. So now GRAMMY only see the right timing, the right strategy, or the right interest to invest in the Roadshow stock and company. The last one is the 10th of March, because we distribute the resolution of BOD that related to the listing of company of the one enterprise. That because we are also the major shareholder, so we need to bring up this topic, that spin off our JV into pursue the IPO things. So this topic also need the strict approval in the AGM. That's going to happen in the 30th of April as well. One of the highlight product that we're gonna do together under this JV, the latest one, we also signed MOU with the DOD, with also the listed company that's very famous now, into the one that we do the cannabis products that we just realized recently, and this one bring in a lot of interest in the company a lot. So we also participate in this business as well. Okay, so I'm sharing the shareholding structure of the one enterprise. So currently we are with the GRAMMY here. We're holding around 31.27% in the one enterprise. Sharing structure that we plan to pursue IPO, that we will to do cap raise for the public around 20%. and GRAMMY will be reducing the size. Actually, we are not participating in the newly share issue, so we automatically expect to dilute to 25%. One interesting is the consolidated financial position on the one. And you can see that the top line revenue is around 3.2 billion baht instead of revenue, and net profit is they ending around 600 something, which is showed very strong numbers in terms of the media company. Actually, this actually is one of the stronger financial position right now. So we think the one is in a very good spot and ready to pursue the IPO. And we, as a key investor, also have very good opportunity to seize this opportunity to help our balance sheet that we also detried a lot from the Q4 at the end of 2020 from the result of the recent transaction. Okay, that's all from the GMM GRAMMY. So we move to the Q&A. Okay. ขัดเลยใช่ไหมต้องจบเลยใช่ไหมครับ Okay. Okay, thank you very much for participating in this. If you guys have more questions, you can send the questions later through the set platform or through our IR emails, and we're happy to set up the separate session to explain more deeply in our GMM GRAMMY business. So today I will end up the digital roadshow as of now. So thank you very much for participating. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay. On behalf of the Stock Exchange of Thailand, would like to thank you investor and presenting company for joining us นะคะ We look forward to welcome you all again in the next quarter ค่ะ Thank you very much ค่ะ
Thank you ครับ สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ